Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Drayton, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a good Thursday evening to you, and welcome once again inside the Central Valley Schools, as tonight is North Dakota Class B Region 2 Volleyball. The Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley closing off a 3-game in 4-night homestand against the visiting Titans of Drayton Valley-Edinburg. The Burros looking to go 3-0 in this 4-day stretch, whereas the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans looking to pick up another victory, a second victory on the season for this growing and building team. So glad you could join us here tonight inside Central Valley. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues next on yourliveevent.com.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Brady Siebel's with you here tonight. Radar manning the ship from Central Valley. Let's meet the two teams here tonight. We'll start with the home team. That is the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Once again, the Burros' third game in 4 nights here this week. They started it off on Monday night, getting a region victory, their first region victory of the season, and their first region matchup against the Haddon Northwood Thunder in straight sets. In addition, Tuesday night at the Hillsboro Event Center, they picked up a 3-0 straight set victory over the Kindred Vikings. Let's talk with the coach, head coach, Katie Stabler, and her pre-match coach's comments, brought to you, of course, by Dakota Heritage Bank. Got a victory on Tuesday night and back up here again once more.
Yeah, we're excited just to play another game. 3 games in a week doesn't normally happen. Girls are healthy, they're here, and they're ready to play another game of volleyball.
Yeah, just mention that kind of what has it been like this week and the preparation with that being, a 3-game stretch in 4 days.
Yeah, we just got to focus one game at a time. That's a big thing. Started the week with our first region match, which was great. It was a great win for us, a big win for us, and then against a good Kindred team on Tuesday. Came into practice yesterday, ready to go, ready to prepare for DV and just better our skills. And now we get our next second region match of the week. So we just need to make sure that we're coming focused. Today we can't overlook them. They're a good team. They're getting sets from good teams, and so we just need to play our game.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Luckily, though, it has been 3 home games, and now it's got to be nice for some of the ones here from Central Valley. They finally get to play in their home school.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to remember both schools are our home schools, so it's not an away game for us. We're excited to represent our team in our other gym tonight.
Yeah, and you mentioned that. Talk about the Titans here tonight.
Yeah, I think they started off a little slow at the tournament with their season. They took a set from Park River the other night, which a good team here in our region. They got 2 strong middles that have been part of their program for a while, and I know a good defense behind them. So we just got to make sure we control what's on our side, limit our errors, and attack the ball.
Yeah, you mentioned that with it being a Region 2 matchup, a really great region. Really, you can never overlook a region matchup.
No, not at all. We're all very similar in different ways, and it depends on the night. What team wants it the most? What team's going to have the least amount of errors? And so we got to make sure that we maintain focus every night and throughout the whole game and throughout every single touch.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck. We'll talk to you at the end.
Yes, thank you.
Coach Katie Stabler for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros joining us on our pre-match coaches interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. With locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Take another break. Talk about the visitors here tonight in the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. Their coaches' comments when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Let's talk about the Titans of Drayton Valley-Edinburg coming in a total of 1-8 on the season. Tournament heavy so far as they've played the first 2 Saturdays at tournaments. They started off 0-4 at the Northern Cass tournament. Picked up a victory last Saturday at the Volley in the Valley in Castleton, finishing off at 1-3. And then they played again on Tuesday, a straight sets loss at North Star. Let's talk with a coach. That is Coach Judy Fedge and her Dakota Heritage Bank pre-match. Coach's comments.
About your team so far this year as you kind of get mid part of September here, about a couple weeks into the season?
I'd say we've improved huge amounts from last year to this year. We have 10 returners from last year. Off of varsity from last year, we only lost one senior last year. So we haven't had as many wins as we wanted to, but the process-based progress has been pretty big for our team. So we are just keeping our heads up, looking forward, and watching each of those little processes improve all the time. Getting up on the blocks, getting our angles for the digs, getting behind the serve, and getting the pass to the set, things like that, so we can set it up every time.
Is that kind of the message, especially early on the season, is trying to look in there and just notice the improvements to the ladies as they play each night?
Absolutely. We try to stay away from the end game as much as possible, whether it is winning or losing. I mean, it's exciting when you win, but we just try to really watch each of the goals we're setting for ourselves and see if we can make those goals happen. Serving has been massive for us this year. We've been close to 90% serving every game, and then attacking, we're trying to hit that down in the court and getting more power behind our hits. Our serve receive has been a lot more solid this year, getting a lot more passes to the setter so we can set that up and get those hits flying down.
You mentioned there a lot of their teams. Has it been cool just to kind of see the development over the last couple of years as they've kind of built, they've kind of grown, and now really this is their time to hopefully shine?
For sure. What's funny is I've coached these girls for several. I was junior high coach before varsity coach, and these were the girls I was coaching in junior high. So when I moved up to varsity, now I've seen that. Yes, it's exciting to see the progress, working from just all of the basic skills into now trying to make plays and more exciting play. It's been really fun to watch all of their progress, every single one of them.
Yeah, for sure. Going up against Hillsboro-Central, talk about what you know about the girls.
Oh, they have some strong hitters. I know they've had a couple wins. I was watching their game against Kindred, a little bit of it the other night, and they seem to have some good digs in the back row. They have a solid all-around, blockers, hitters, getting their digs up. So there'll be some really stiff competition.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Jody Fedge with our pre-match coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank. That's dhbanknd.com. Take a break. Be back with more on our Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
Dagelman Industries is proud to manufacture tough, high-performance equipment right here in North Dakota. From our industry-defining Pro-Till high-speed discs, bulletproof bulldozer blades, and our robust heavy-duty land rollers, we focus on support and make the experience of owning a Dagelman unlike any other. Dagelman, engineered tough in North Dakota.
There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
So when they needed us, the call is answered.
We need to get the right protection to as many people as we can.
We need to protect as many as we can.
We will.
We don't give up. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as our pregame show continues. As you see, warm-ups taking place on the court. The latest Class B and Class A North Dakota high school volleyball media polls came out yesterday. Let's take a look at them. The top spot, the number 1 ranking, goes to South Prairie Max. Lynn HMB ranked number 2. Central McLean is ranked 3rd. Central Cass is ranked 4th, and it's Dickinson Trinity in 5th. Ranked 6th is North Star. Ranked 7th is Park River Fordville Lincoln, followed by 8th ranked Langdon area Edmore Munich, and rounding it out, 9th ranked Carrington, and our Redeemers is ranked 10th. In the receiving votes category, it is Hillsboro-Central Valley, Northern Cass, Wyndmere Lidgewood, Maple River, and Bishop Ryan all receiving votes. In North Dakota Class A volleyball, Fargo-Shanley is ranked number 1, followed by Fargo South 2nd, West Fargo-Cheyenne ranked 3rd, Bismarck Century, the only Western North Dakota team in the rankings, they are ranked 4th, and rounding it out, ranked 5th is West Fargo Horace. Also in the receiving votes category, Dickinson, Fargo-Davies, Jamestown, and Bismarck High. Also the North Dakota high school football polls just released as well, the latest rankings. In Class A football, it is the Kindred Vikings, the unanimous overall number 1 ranked team, followed by Central Cass in 2nd, Velvet Drake Animus Garrison is ranked 3rd, then Bishop Ryan in 4th, and rounded out at ranked 5th is Killdeer. In the receiving votes category, Carrington, Langdon area Munich, and Ellendale Edgeley Calm. In the 9 minutes, Lemoore Litchville Marion ranked number 1, West Hope Newburgh Glenburn ranked number 2. Then it's New Rockford Cheyenne 3rd, South Border 4th. Lynn HMB is ranked 5th, and receiving votes was New Salem Almont, Hankinson, North Porter, Central McLean, and North Prairie. Take another break. Be back with more. We'll look at our out-of-town scoreboard when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Now available, the 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and yourliveevent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving to your school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as our insurance pre-match show rolls along. Again, a busy night for us once again over on the airwaves of Your Live Event. Devils Lake and Carrington Junior High had that a little bit earlier on, and games currently underway. It is Clearbrook Gonvik is at Pine River Bacchus. Enderlin is at Central Cass. Warren Alvarado Oslo is at Climax Fisher. Oak Grove is at Sargent County. Tri-State is at Kindred. Maple River is at Lisbon. Grand Forks Red River travels to Fargo North, And Frazee is at Norman County East, Ulen-Hitterdalt. That game is also available over the airwaves of 106.5 FM KRJB. In Region 2, of course, we're here in Central Valley for Drayton Valley-Edinburg versus HCV. This is a double-point matchup worth 2 points. Park River Fordville Lincoln travels to Mayport CG for a 2-point contest, as does North Border traveling to Grafton for a 2-point contest. Other Region 2 teams in action: Thompson travels to New Rockford Cheyenne, and Haddon Northwood travels to North Star. Take a break. Be back with our starting lineups when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have the students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the boroughs want you to visit HillsboroK12.com or CentralValleyND.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, contact info, and more. It's all on the school website for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. It's time for our starting lineups. Those brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. You can live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Titans of Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Starting off with a junior, number 2, Brooke Gullickson. And it's a senior, number 4, Greta Burrell. A junior, number 7, Elizabeth Fedge. A senior, number 10, Easton Larson. A senior, number 14, Aaliyah Punchavinsky. And a junior, number 15, Christine O'Toole. Those are your starting lineups for the Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titans. Jody Fedge and Sarah Gullickson are the coaches. And now for the boroughs of Hillsboro-Central Valley, starting with a senior outside hitter, number 2, Sadie Gallagher. Then it is the libero, a senior, number 3, Kaylee Kittleson. Followed by a sophomore outside hitter, number 8, Abigail Anderson. Then it is a senior outside hitter, number 10, Kennedy Olson. A senior middle hitter, number 11, Haley Smeldon. And a senior, the setter, number 12, Megan Ensign. Those are starting lineups for the boroughs of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Katie Stabler is the head coach. Peyton Richter and Daphne Carringer are the assistants. Again, those are our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company and crystalsugar.com. Take another break. Be back with our first serve when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, When you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben, 701-636-4981.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Of course, we are coming from the Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro, home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or give them a call, 701-436-5777. Again, we thank you for joining us here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Of course, as well, a busy night on Friday night, tomorrow night as well with high school football. We will let you in on those matchups here as well. The Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley on the left side of your screen with the blue uniforms, the white uniforms, blue numerals trimmed in black with the libero of Kaylee Kittleson wearing the blue jersey with black numbers. Drayton Valley-Edinburg, the black jerseys with white numerals, as Megan Ensign will send our first serve across, and we are underway at 7:04. It's received, and then a free ball sent over by Puchovinsky back to HCV, and Gallagher will send it into the net. And our first points of the matchup go to Drayton Valley-Edinburg, as they'll lead 1-0 on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Number 1, Reese Faring will check in. She will serve, as will number 11, Alyssa Hoyles for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Service sent across and back to the Burros, and the swing and the point for Kennedy Olson. Burros even up at 1 apiece. 1-1 as Sadie Gallagher will serve it across for HCV. Sent across, dug up by the Titans and over by Larson, but it's dug up by the Burros, set by Ensign, and Olson off of the antenna. And the point goes back to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. They'll lead 2-1. 2-1 as we play here in our opening set. So far, trading side outs as Larson will serve for HCV, for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. And a misplay there by Gallagher. It will be a point for the Titans. It's 3-1. First service point scored by the Titans, and Larson will send it over again. Gallagher with the dig, set by Ensign, over to Anderson. Sends it across, but that's dug up by Larson. And bouncing around, it's off the ceiling, bounces off the net, but the Titans able to recover, and they'll send it back to HCV. Smeldon with the swing, but it's dug up, and then sent across by Feggie on 3. Back to the Burros. Anderson off the net, but it works for the point for HCV. And the Burros get a side out. They trail by 1. Smeldon will serve it for the Burros. Set by O'Toole, and a block at the net, as that was Kittleson was there. And the Burros tied up at 3. 3-3 early on in set number 1. Service sent across by Smeldon and sent over by Feggie. Nope, into the net. And another Burro point, 3 straight Burro points. And the Burros lead by 1, 4-3. Smeldon will serve again. Set by Gullickson and over by Feggie, but dug up by the Burros. And over to Smeldon. She'll send it out of bounds right in front of the Titan bench, and that'll even it up at 4 apiece. Drayton Valley-Edinburg gets the side out. O'Toole will check out, and number 3, Raylyn Knutson will check in for HCV. She'll serve. Sent across, dug up by the Burros, and Hattlestead over on 3 for the kill. Or excuse me, no, they'll say it got the antenna. Was inbounds, but got a piece of the antenna, and a point. Back to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. They'll lead by 1, 5-4. And it's an ace serve. Make it 6-4. Drayton Valley-Edinburg leads by 2 early on in set number 1. Knutson will send it across again. Set and tipped across by Anderson, but the Titans able to recover. They dig it up, and Fedgy will send it across for the kill. Elizabeth Fedgy with the swing right in front of the net. It's 7-4. 4 straight Titan points. Knutson will serve again, and it's an ace. Got a piece of the line, and it's now 8-4. As Raylan Knutson with the, they will say it was out of bounds. Near side official said in, but they'll call it out of bounds. It's 7-5. Back to the Burrows, and there's the point for DVE as Elizabeth Fedgy with the kill. It's now 8-5. So 8-5, the Titans with the lead. Early on set number 1. Served by Burrell. Sent across and dug up though. Over on 2 by Fedgy, and a point once again for the Titans. 9-5. And the Burrows will take a timeout. We'll take one with it. Set number 1, Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Drayton Valley-Edinburg leads the Burrows 9-5. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Keep yourself healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Out of the timeout, another service point for Drayton Valley-Edinburg by Greta Burrell, and it's now 10-5. But Sadie Gallagher able to answer back for HCV, as that'll make it a 4-point deficit, 6-10. They trail in set number 1. As Anderson will serve for the Burrows. The set sent over by Fedgy. Burrows able to recover, and Gallagher will bump it across on 3. Back to the Titans. Pachavinsky, diving dig. Attempt there by Olsen, but that gets a piece of the antenna, and it's 11-6. As Fedgy will serve for the Titans. Dig by Anderson, and she'll send it across over on 3. Dug up, Gullickson with the set, and over, and Easton Larson with the point. It's 12-6. 12-6, Fedgy will serve again. To the Burrows, and misplay there, and it's another point. It's 13-6. 13-6, and the Burrows will take another timeout. We'll take one as well. YourLiveEvent.com. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Burrows using both their timeouts early on in set number 1. Of course, our timeouts are from Nodak Insurance, Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agents Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. As Serve sent across. And a point for HCV as play was continued. They called a service violation. They called a foot fault, as they'll say Larson, or excuse me, as Fedgy was across the line while she served. Side judges, lines people were trying to get the officials' attention. Nonetheless, it's a Borough point. 13-7 they trail. Back to HCV. Gallagher with the swing, blocked at the net, but Kittleson able to get a dig, and it'll be sent back over by Ensign. Punchavinsky with a hit over, diving dig by Gallagher, and able to save it on his Smeldon, sends it over, and Fedgy will send it long. And after the rally, it'll end up a Borough point. 8-13, they trail early on in set number 1. As Kaylee Kittleson will serve it again. Punchavinsky over on 3, but a block! Haley Smeldon gets the block. 13-9, the Burros trying to go on a run of their own. They trail by 4. Kittleson with the serve again. Send it over, Fedgy, Gullickson, and back to Fedgy from the back row, but she'll send it long. And it's another Borough point. 10-13, 4 straight points. Burros within 3. Kittleson to serve again, 3 straight service points. Back again, and Punchavinsky will send it over on 3. Smeldon, can the Burros track it down? No, they cannot. And the Titans get a much needed side out, 14-10. They lead. As a substitution, Knutson will check out, and back in is Christine O'Toole. Serve sent across, dug up by Kittleson, Ensign, and over on 3, Smeldon, blocked at the net. Bros, though, able to recover right in front of their bench, and Gallagher will send it back over. Gullickson with the set for the Titans, over to Punchavinsky for the point. Aaliyah Punchavinsky with the kill, 15-10. As Brooke Gullickson, her first service point, she'll serve it again. They lead by 5. Set by Ensign, and into the net goes Smeldon. Another Borough point, or excuse me, another Titan pointed, 16-10. They lead against HCV. Gullickson again with the serve. Ensign, and sent over by Smeldon back to the Titans. Gullickson will set at the net, and we'll get a whistle. And they'll get a net violation on Olsen coming down from the block. It'll be another Titan point. 17-10 they lead. Gullickson with the serve again. Smeldon will send it over. Dug up by the Titans. Gullickson with the set to Larson for the point. Easton Larson. And it's now 18-10. Burros, after scoring 4 straight points, the Titans have answered with 5 of their own. It's 18-10. Gullickson now with 4 service points. Ensign over on 2, but played by the Titans as Punchavinsky will serve it or send it over. It was blocked at the net. Battle at the net. Titans unable to recover, and it's a point side out to HCV. 11-18 they trail. As Megan Ensign will serve it again for the Burros. Floater serve, but it's dug up. Gullickson with the bump and sent over by Larson on 3. We'll get a whistle and another net violation. Point to the Titans, 19-11 they lead. Punchavinsky out number 1. Reese Faring back in for the Titans. She will serve. Serve is across. Dug up Anderson, set by Ensign to Smeldon. Got the line for the point. Haley Smeldon with the point gets the side out for the Burros. 12-18 they trail. Excuse me, 12-19 they trail. Can they go on a run? Sadie Gallagher will serve for the Burros. Over, dug up. Faring and sent across by the Titans. Back to the Burrows. Over on 3, but dug up by Drayton Valley-Edinburg once again. And O'Toole will send it across, but that's dug up by Kittleson. Set by Ensign. Anderson. And off the net for the point for HCV. 13-19 they trail. Sadie Gallagher to serve it again. Jump serve, dug up. Set by Gullickson at the net. Larson with a hit, and it's sent right back to the Titans. Gullickson again to Larson. She'll just push it across. Easton Larson with the point. 20-11, the Titans with the lead. Excuse me, 20-13, the Titans with the lead. 7-point lead in set number 1. Serve sent across by Easton Larson. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be a service error. And a point to HCV, a much-needed side out. As Haley Smeldon will serve it. As that one hits the support beam on the ceiling off of the serve. Burrows get a fortuitous bounce in their home gym, and it's 15-20 they trail. Smeldon again with the serve. Fedji with the swing. Smeldon, but that one will soar into the near side bleachers for another Titan point, 21-15. Titans get the side out as Raylyn Knutson will check in, and she will serve for DVE. Serve sent across, Anderson. Ensign to Hattlestead for the point. Side out once again with the Burrows. Their largest run has been 3 so far this first set. Got to go on another run here. Back to the Titans. Fedji with the swing. Burrows got a piece of it at the net, and it'll go over to Anderson. She'll send it across for the point. 17-21. Burrows get the point. Smeldon, her 4th service point. She'll serve it again. Serve is a floater. Reese Faring got a piece of it, but the Titans unable to get a second touch. 18-21. Burrows trail by 3. As Smeldon with the serve again. Bounces around. Ensign will send it over back to the Titans. And then sent right back. Ensign at the net. Hattlestead for the point. Make it 19. And now the Titans will need to take a timeout. 21-19, Drayton Valley-Edinburg leads in set number 1. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Out of the No Deck Insurance timeout. Again, No Deck Insurance. Brad Richter in Hillsboro. Nick Preston. Brad Richter in Hillsboro. Nick Preston in Mayville. No Deck INS. No Deck Insurance. So the Burrows trail 19-21 in set number 1. They've gotten 4 straight points. As once again they'll serve, and this time it's a service error sent into the net by Kennedy Olson. So 22-19, Drayton Valley-Edinburg with a 3-point lead in the first set. As Greta Burrell will send it back for HCV, and Hattlestead with the big swing for the point. Burrows trail 20-22. As Anderson for the Burrows will serve, and it's a point. Burrows trail by 1, 21-22. Anderson back with the serve again, and again the Titans unable to get a clean dig on the serve receive, and it's now 22-22. Anderson again with the serve. Gullickson will set and then tipped across. Can the Burrows save it? Yes, they can, and Gallagher will send it back. Back to Gullickson again. Fedgy with the swing this time. It finds the floor. Elizabeth Fedgy for the kill. They'll retake the lead 23-22. Fedgy will serve. Dug by the Burrows. Ensign and Hattlestead will send it over on 3. Back to the Titans. Gullickson and Fedgy will tip it into the net. And a Burrow point. Tied at 23. Kaylee Kittleson will serve for the Burrows. Serve sent across Gullickson and sent over by Larson back to the Burrows. Ensign and Gallagher will send it over. That's dug up by Knutson. The set and over to Puchovinsky. And can the Burrows save it? Yes, they can. Can they get it over? And Olsen sends it across on 3. Back to the Titans. Larson, but that's dug up by Kittleson. Back to the Titans. Gullickson with the set. Larson with a hit. Kittleson rattles around the ceiling. And Gallagher will send it across on 3. Perfect location right in between Fedgy and Larson. It's a point for the Burrows as they'll take set point at 24-23. Kaylee Kittleson, 4 service points. Burrows would love it if she could get a 5th. Serve is over. Knutson off the ceiling, and the Titans unable to recover. And Hillsboro-Central Valley storms back as they will take set number 1 by a score of 25-23. Orion Opdahl between set report as Drayton Valley-Edinburg got off to the big lead. It was 8-4, followed by a side out. A couple side outs. The Titans at one point led by as much as 8 at 18-10. Burrows able to go 2 for 1. It got to 21-15. The Drayton Valley-Edinburg Titan lead, but then the Burrows got 4 points to get within 2 following a side out. The Burrows then got it to 22-22. The Titans actually led 23-22, but then the Burrows side out. Back-to-back service points from Kaylee Kittleson as the Burrows take the set number 1, 25-23. That is our between set report from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance. Be back for set number 2 when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company is now accepting applications for a full-time customer service representative. Primary duties is to provide customer care on inbound calls and for walk-in traffic, provide proactive sales to customers and administrative duties following the sale of products and services, complete general bookkeeping and other office duties as assigned. Halstead Telephone Company provides a competitive wage and generous benefits package including health, dental, vision, paid vacation, sick time, and retirement. Go to the website for more information, halsteadtel.com/careers. Position will remain open until filled.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Set number 2 about to get underway. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they took set number 1 by a 25-23 advantage. And thank you for joining us here tonight on your liveevent.com. Drayton Valley-Edinburg will start with serve, as Brooke Gullickson will send it across for DVE. Burrows back with it. Olsen over on 3, but sends it long. And the point for Drayton Valley-Edinburg as Brooke Gullickson gets her 5th service point. Gullickson, Burrell, Fedgy, Larson, Punchavinsky, and O'Toole, the starting 6 for Drayton Valley-Edinburg, as back-to-back points to start the set for DVE. 2-0. They got out to the lead early on in set number 1. Bros, though, were able to claw their way back. Gullickson sends it back again for HCV. Over on 3. Smeldon on the near side gets the point, and the Burros get their first points of set number 2. For the Burros, Gallagher, Kittleson, Abigail Anderson, Kennedy Olsen, Haley Smeldon, Megan Ensign start set number 2. As Sadie Gallagher will serve for the Burros. Serve over, Punchavinsky, Gullickson, and sent across by Larson. Ensign sends it right back. Back to the Titans as Punchavinsky will send it over. Touched at the net, Burrows back with it. Olsen with the tip over. Gullickson, though, will dig it up the set, and O'Toole sends it over on 3. Dug up, though, by Ensign. Olsen, battle at the net, and it falls to the floor on the Burrows side. Excuse me, they'll actually get the lift, but nonetheless, it is a point for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. 3-1, they lead. As Reese Faring checks in, and she will serve. Serve Gallagher, Ensign, and they'll let it drop to the floor. It'll be 4-1. So Reese Faring, her first service point. She'll serve it again. Dug up Anderson, Ensign, Smeldon. But that's dug up. Gullickson with the set, and back to Fedgy. Ensign with the dig, over on 2 by Olsen. Fedgy, Gullickson, and at the net, tipped across and down for the point. Or excuse me, they'll actually get a net violation. They'll get a net violation on the Titans, as that'll be a side out for the Burros. Fortunate air there for DVE. Serve sent right back to HCV. They're with it. Hattlestead kicked, and it bounces around, as actually Faring got a foot on it, but the Titans unable to recover and send it back. 3-4, the Burros with the point. They trail. As Smeldon will send it over. Dug up Larson, the set, and sent back over to HCV. Olsen, Hattlestead, dug up by Faring, set by Gullickson. O'Toole over on 3. Gallagher to Ensign. To Olsen. Gullickson. Larson, and over on 3, back by Gullickson. Ensign gets a touch. Smeldon, and can Olsen send it over? She can. Back to the Titans. Swung on, but a block. It was Anderson. It was Hattlestead at the net. We're tied at 4. 4-4. Haley Smeldon will serve. Faring, and sent across by O'Toole, back to HCV. Anderson through a block, and another point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 5-4. 4 straight points by the Burros. Smeldon again will serve. 8 service points so far tonight. At the net, and Larson able to get it over on 3. Back to the Burros. Ensign, Hattlestead for the point. Darcy Hattlestead, another kill, 6-4. Burros with the lead. Set number 2, the Burros took set number 1, 25-23. Smeldon will serve again. Set by Gullickson. Larson at the net, but that's dug up by Ensign. Olsen And Gallagher from the back row. Faring with the dig. Gullickson and over by Fedgy as that one is out of bounds. Another Borough point. Make it 7-4. 6 straight Borough points. Smeldon now with 9 service points. Back to the Titans. Hoyless, but that's dug up by the Burrows, and Olsen sends it over on 3. Faring, Gullickson, and Hoyless again, but back to the Burrows. Anderson will tip it across, but out of bounds in front of the Titans sideline. A much-needed side out for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. 5-7 they trail. As Easton Larson will serve. Anderson, Ensign, and Hattlestead. That's dug up. Faring, Gullickson, and battle at the net. And it's won by HCV for the point, 8-5. Burrows get the side out. Kennedy Olsen will serve. Sends it over. Can the Titans get a dig? They can. Fedgy sends it over on 3. Bounces around. It's back to HCV. Ensign with it. She'll send it over on 3. Gullickson. Hoyless. Dug up by Olsen. Ensign across by Hattlestead. As we'll get a whistle. They'll call a lift. And the point to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. They'll get a side out. 6-8 they trail. Raylan Knutson will check in. She'll serve for DVE. Dug up by Olsen. Ensign. Hattlestead. Hoyless with the dig. Gullickson. And over by Fedgy. Gallagher diving dig. Ensign. And Kittleson will send it over on 3. Back to the Titans at the net. Sent back by Anderson. DVE with it. Gullickson with the set. Hoyless with the swing. But that's dug up by Anderson. She'll get it back. Over on 3. Through the block. They'll get the net violation on Fedgy. But nonetheless, it's a Borough point, 9-6. Burrows get the side out. Abigail Anderson will serve for the Burrows. Gullickson with the set. Over to Hoyless, but that's dug up by Anderson. Ensign. Gallagher for the point. Sadie Gallagher with the swing. With the point, 10-6. Burrows lead by 4. Titans want to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. 10-6. Burrows lead in set 2. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Burrows lead by 4 in set number 2. On our Brad Richter, Nick Preston, Nodak Insurance Company timeout. The agents with answers. So the Burrows took set number 1, 25-23. And they now lead set number 2, 10-6. Burrows, third game in 4 days. All of them at home. Monday night, straight set victory against Haddon Northwood in Hillsboro. Tuesday night, straight set victory against Kindred. And now the Burrows playing their first game in Central Valley this season. Anderson will serve for the Burrows. Knutson as it goes into the bleachers behind the Titan bench. 11-6. Burrows with the lead. Anderson, third service point. She'll send it across again. And Fedgy will send it over on 3. Back to the Burrows. Kittleson set by Ensign. Hattlestead for the point. I'll get the net violation, the official call on Fedgy, but once again, nonetheless, Burrows get this point, make it 12-6. Anderson to serve again. Gullickson, Fedgy will send it over. Dug up by Anderson, set by Ensign to Gallagher. Throw a block for the point, Sadie Gallagher. 13-6. 13-6. Anderson now 5 service points. Gullickson will set, battle at the net. Hadelstedt pushed it across, and they'll get Fedji on the net violation. Make it 14-6. 14-6. Anderson will serve once again. Now 6 service points. So send it over. Faring, Gullickson, Fedji for the point. Elizabeth Fedji. Kill 4 gets a much-needed side out. 7-14, the Titans trail. 14, Aaliyah Punchavinsky checks back in. She'll take the front row, as does number 4, Greta Burrell. She will serve. Gallagher over on 3. Back to the Titans. Gullickson with the set. Punchavinsky, but dug up by Anderson. Ensign. Gallagher through a block for the point. Sadie Gallagher once again for HCV. They get the side out, 15-7. As Kaylee Kittleson will serve for the Burros. Serve sent over. And Gullickson over on 3. Back to HCV. Anderson and sign to Smeldon. We'll get a whistle. And they'll call a double hit. Double hit. 8-15 after the side out by Drayton Valley-Edinburg. As Elizabeth Fedji will serve. Anderson and sign over to Smeldon with the tip, and we'll get a net violation on Gullickson. It's a point for HCV. 16-8. As Megan Ensign will serve. Set by Gullickson. Punchavinsky over. Anderson for the Burros. Ensign to Gallagher. Blocked at the net for the point. Easton Larson there. Got the block. Got the point. 9-16. As Christine O'Toole will check back in for the Titans. She'll take the front row. Brooke Gullickson with the serve. Anderson and sign, and Smeldon tips it over on 3. Gullickson off the net and sent across by O'Toole, but it's out of bounds in front of the Burro bench. 17-9. 17-9, Burros with the lead. Sadie Gallagher will serve it again. Floater serve, Larson in the front row. Gullickson back to Larson. Ensign got a touch. Olsen and Smeldon will send it over on 3. Back to the Titans. Gullickson with the set, and they'll call a double hit on the set attempt. It's another Burro point, 18-9. As Sadie Gallagher, her second service point. She'll serve again. Fedji, Gullickson, and Punchavinsky into the net. Point back to the Burros. 19-9. Gallagher, her third service point. And she'll go back to the line. Fedji, Gullickson. Back to Fedji from the back row. Dug up by Ensign. Olsen, Anderson. Dug up by Fedji to Gullickson. And back to Fedji. She'll send it long. Another Burro point. It's 20-9. Gallagher, third straight service point. She's got 4 total tonight. 20-9. Burros with the lead. They lead 1-0. Gallagher with the serve. Punchavinsky and Fedji will send it over on 3. Gallagher to Ensign. Smeldon as it will go into the net and fall back down to the floor for a Drayton Valley-Edinburg point. Side out. 10-20 they trail. Reese Faring checks back in as she will serve, as does Alyssa Hoyles. She'll go to the front row. Faring with the serve. Burrows with it, and Smeldon into the net. Another point for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. 11-20 they trail. Reese Faring, her second service point. She'll serve again. Serve across. Ensign. Olsen through a block, as they'll say that hit, that got the antenna after the block. It's 21-11. Burrows with the side out. As 5, Destiny Ellingson will check in for HCV as Olsen checks out. Ellingson, her first time on the court tonight. Serve goes right back to HCV, and Hadelstead sends it over on 3, back to the Titans. Through a block, Larson over to Hoyless, blocked at the net, back to the Titans. Hoyless again will send it over. Burrows back with it. Gallagher will get a whistle, and we'll get a double hit. Point Titans, 12-21 they trail, as Easton Larson will serve for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. They trail by 9 in the second set. Dig by Gallagher, Ensign, Hadelstead over. Faring with the first dig, but it goes into the Titan bench, side out to HCV, 22-12. As Destiny Ellington will serve for HCV. Serve sent across at the net, and Titans unable to send it across. Fedji will get the 4 hit, and it's 23-22. As the Titans need to talk it over again, we'll take another timeout as well. Set number 2, Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Back here out of the timeout, yourliveevent.com. Again, our Brad Richter, Nick Preston, Nodak Insurance, agents with answers. Timeout. Burrows 2 points away from a 2-0 victory. Destiny Ellington back at the service line after her service point. And a little bit of miss hit, a service error. And point goes back to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. They trail by 10. Ellington out, Olsen back in. O'Toole out for the Titans, and Raylan Knutson will check in. She'll serve for DVE. Sent across, back to the Burrows. Gallagher. Fedji got a piece of it, and she'll send it back over on 3. Kittleson the dig, set by Ensign. Anderson blocked at the net. That was Fedji, and the point to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. 14-23 they trail. Raylan Knutson, that's her 5th service point. She serves again. Gallagher hits the ceiling, but Kittleson able to send it over on 3. Fedji, Gullickson, back to Fedji for the point. 15-23 the Titans trail. Got to go on a run here. Knutson now with 6 service points. Kittleson, Ensign, Hadelstead for the point. Darcy Hadelstead with another kill. 24-15, and the Burrows will take set point. Burrows looking to take a 2-0 advantage. Abigail Anderson serves. Dug up, Gullickson, as that one floats under the net. Gullickson able to get a piece of it. It's a point for the Burrows. It's a 25-15 Hillsboro-Central Valley victory in set number 2 as they now lead 2-0. Orion Opdahl between set report. Drayton Valley-Edinburg got off to a early lead at 4-1, but then the Burrows come storming back to make it 7-4. Titans got it back to within 2 at 8-6, but then another Burrow run made it 14-6. And from there, the Burrows were really able to just take control of the set, not let Drayton Valley-Edinburg get anything going as they then take the set 25-15. That's our Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance between set report. Take a break. Be back with set number 3 when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Don't let your autumn project list fall to pieces. Make those projects fall into place with the help of Mayport Hardware. Tim, the project pro, and his team will make sure you get not just the right tool or part, they'll also give you the tips and tricks to tackle that list once and for all. Plus, they've got plenty of essentials for fall cleanup and a grill or two for those pregame cookouts. You've always got a lot more going for you at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
A few years ago I was teaching. Last year I was running a golf course, and this year I'm running a $1 million punch plasma machine.
You can make top dollar if you utilize your time properly and you're efficient in what you do.
You can't beat the pay. It's 4 days a week, and it's awesome to have a 3-day weekend.
Set number 3 about to get underway. Hillsboro-Central Valley will start with the service in set number 3. Megan Ensign will serve. Also on the court, Kaylee Kittleson, Abigail Anderson, Sadie Gallagher, as well as Olson and Smeldon. Back to the Burros with it. Haley Smeldon with the point for HCV as they'll start the set off in style with a 1-0 lead. Ensign her first service point. Reese Faring, Christine O'Toole, Brooke Gullickson, Elizabeth Fedge, Leah Punchavinsky, and Easton Larson to start out set number 3 for Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Fedge with the big swing. Kittleson got a piece of it, sent it right back. Battle at the net, and we'll get a whistle. And it's a lift called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. So the Titans get a side out and even it up at 1 apiece. Rose got the opening point. Drayton Valley-Edinburg answers. As Greta Burrell serves for Drayton Valley-Edinburg, back to the Titans. Back to the Burrows. Gallagher with a tip across. Burrell able to save it, but unable to send it across is Drayton Valley-Edinburg, and the Burrows will get the side out again to make it 2-1. 2-1, Sadie Gallagher will serve. 4 service points so far tonight, as well as a couple kills. Burrell, that one will go back to HCV. Anderson, Ensign, Olson for the point. 3-1, Burrows with the early advantage in set number 3. Sadie Gallagher, 5th service point. Gallagher with the jump serve. Larson, battle at the net. Burrows with it. Ensign. Olson. Through a block for the point. Kennedy Olson makes it 4-1. 4-1 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sadie Gallagher now 6 service points. Serve into the net. Service error number 3 on HCV. Titans get the side out at 2-4. Seaborough student section going with the neon theme tonight. Neon pink, orange, some green as well for Hillsboro-Central Valley students. Faring with the serve over and Abigail Anderson with authority for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 5-2. Rose get the side out, 5-2. As Haley Smeldon will serve it again. And into the net, another service error. Number 4 on Hillsboro-Central Valley, side out. 3-5, Drayton Valley-Edinburg trails early on in set number 3. As Elizabeth Fedge will serve for the Titans. Off the top of the net, takes a Titan bounce. Fedge with the ace, not how she drew it up, but they'll take it. 4-5. Titans trail. Fedge to serve again. Anderson, Hattlestead, and Olsen will send it over on 3. Back to the Titans. Gullickson, Punchevinsky, she sends it too strong in front of the Borough bench. 6-4, side out to HCV. Serve sent over by Olsen to the Titans, and Larson will send it over on 3. Gallagher for the Burros, and sign to Anderson through a block. Abigail Anderson for the point for HCV. 7-4. They lead. As Kendi Olsen, her first service point, she serves it again. Gullickson with the set for the Titans, and Larson answers back for DVE. They get a side out. 5-7 they trail. Burrell checks out. Christine O'Toole back in for the Titans as Gullickson will serve for DVE. Into the net, service error, and back to Hillsboro-Central Valley at 8-5. Coach Fedge, one of the things she talked about, Titans able to really limit the service errors so far in this season, but an ace serve there for Hillsboro-Central Valley makes it 9-5. As Abigail Anderson, first ace, 8th service point. Back to DVE, Gullickson with the set. Punchevinsky over on 3. Dug by Anderson, set by Ensign. Hattlestead got a piece of the line for the point. Garcia Hattlestead, another kill, make it 10-5. Anderson now 9 service points. Burrows doubling up the Titans, 10-5. Serve again, Punchevinsky, Gullickson, and Larson over on 3. Back to the Burrows, Anderson, Kittleson, and Gallagher. Tipped at the net, Titans back with it. Gullickson will get a whistle, and they'll call it a double hit. 11-5. Burrows with the lead. Abigail Anderson make it 10 service points. Sent over and unable to recover is Drayton Valley-Edinburg. Fedge got the second touch. Gullickson tried to save it, unable to do so. That'll make it 12-5. 12-5 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Anderson with the serve again. Gullickson, O'Toole. She'll send it too strong in front of the Borough bench. 13-5. 6 straight Borough points, 5 straight service points by Abigail Anderson give her 12. 13-5 the Burrows lead with the serve again at the net, and Gallagher tried to play it at the net, got the net, and then right back to her. It'll be a double hit. Titans get the side out, 6-13 they trail. Aaliyah Punchevinsky will serve for the Titans. Anderson, Hattlestead, and over on 3 by Kittleson. Back to the Titans. Larson will send it back. Hattlestead got a piece of it at the net. Burrows recover. Gallagher, and miscommunication there. Both Gallagher and Anderson went for it. Gallagher got bumped as she went up, then unable to get enough on it as it sails into the net. Point for DVE. Punchevinsky, her first service point. She serves again. Set by Ensign, Hattlestead. Punchevinsky with the dig, set by Gullickson. And Feggi over on 3. Back to the Burrows. Ensign over on 2. Finds a spot. Punchevinsky got a first touch on it, but no second touch. Burrows side out, 14-7. Kaylee Kittleson will serve. Dug up by the Titans, set by Gullickson. O'Toole over on 3. Olsen with the dig, set by Ensign to Gallagher into the net. Point back to DVE on the side out. 8-14, the Titans trail. As Easton Larson will serve. Anderson for the Burrows. Ensign over to Smeldon. She'll send it into the net. 9-14, back-to-back Titan points. They trail by 5 in set number 3. Easton Larson, her second service point, and she'll serve it again. Along the near side, Anderson with the dig, set by Ensign. Kittleson, but that's dug up by the Titans. O'Toole as a double hit on O'Toole on the set attempt. Burrows get the side out, 15-9. That'll bring up Megan Ensign back to the service line for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign sends it out of bounds, a service error. Fifth service error on the Burrows, 10-15, Drayton Valley-Edinburg after the side out. As Greta Burrell checks back in, she'll serve. Floater, it's dug up by Anderson, set by Ensign. Smeldon tips it across. Faring with the dig, set Larson. Faring sends it back across. Burrows back with it at the net. Smeldon sends it over to DVE. As Feggi will send it into the net, 16-10. Side out Burrows, they lead by 6 in set number 3. Sadie Gallagher back to the service line, 6 service points so far for her tonight. Serve across, dug up. Burrell and Faring back over to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Olsen blocked at the net, battle at the net, still alive. Burrows, can they save it? No, they cannot. Pinballs around a couple players. It ends up on the floor for a Drayton Valley-Edinburg point, side out, 11-16. Reese Faring will serve for the Titans. Serve sent across. Olsen. Punchevinsky. Larson. Fourth hit there by Burrell, but it'll then fall to the floor. 17-11. Burrows side out here in set number 3. Serve sent across by the Burrows. Titans back with it, and Larson will send it over on 3. Back to HCV. Olsen, Anderson, tipped at the net. Faring able to get the dig. As Feggi, double hit on the set attempt. Another error, 18-11 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Haley Smeldon now with 10 service points. She serves it again. Burrell, Gullickson, and across by Punchevinsky. Back to the Burrows. And Smeldon from the back row. Faring with the dig, set by Gullickson. Feggi blocked at the net. Hattlestead there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. It's a point. It's 19-11. Smeldon with the serve again. At the net, sent over by Anderson. And sent right back by Burrell. Back to the Burrows. Ensign, Anderson, blocked! Elizabeth Feggi for Drayton Valley-Edinburg at the net. Leads to the point, 12-19 after the side out. As Feggi will serve. Kittleson, Ensign, Anderson with the tip, perfect location. Faring actually got a piece of it, then it bounced off of Gullickson, but it eventually found the hardwood for a Burrows side out and a point, 20-12. Kennedy Olsen will serve. Burrell, Gullickson, and Burrell from the back row, dug up by Gallagher, set by Ensign, over to Anderson. Burrell, and off the net. No second touch, point. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 21-12. 21-12. Serve sent over by Olsen. And blocked! Blocked at the net. Anderson, Adelstead were there for HCV. 22-12, and the Titans will talk it over. 22-12, Hillsboro-Central Valley in set number 3. Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette, Seed Sales Scoreboard.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Kenny Olsen back will serve it once again. Again, our timeouts from Brad Richter, Nick Preston, your Nodak Mutual Insurance agents with answers in Hillsboro and Mayville. Kennedy Olsen back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3 points away from the victory, 22-12 they lead. Floater, and it got the line. It's an ace, and it's a point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Kennedy Olsen gets an ace, third service point. Burrows 2 points away. Olsen serves it again. Larson, Gullickson, back to Larson, blocked at the net. Adelstead there again for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And the Burros will take set and match point at 24-12. Olsen with the serve, Gullickson, Larson blocked at the net. Larson back with it, he sends it back to the Burros. Olsen, Ensign, Anderson with the tip. Titans able to recover, and Larson sends it over on 3. Gallagher, Ensign, over to Anderson, into the net. And a point to Drayton Valley-Edinburg. 13-24 they trail. Gullickson will serve. Burrell out as Christine O'Toole back in for DVE. Gullickson will serve. Olsen, Ensign, Gallagher over on 3. Back to the Titans, Gullickson with the set. And into the net. Larson sends it. It's a point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And that will do it in set number 3. Your final in set number 3 is 25-13. Hillsboro-Central Valley with a 3-0 victory on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. As we'll take a break, we'll rack it bit up. Our post-game show is next on yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Stars and Stripes program shares a huge thank you to the businesses and individuals that subscribed to the Stars and Stripes project this past year. Your generosity in purchasing nearly 700 subscriptions will help $20,000 go back into the community. Additional thanks go to the many individuals that help put the flags out. This project continues each year, so please like and follow the Hillsboro Stars and Stripes Facebook page for updates on plans for next year.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have the students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the boroughs want you to visit HillsboroK12.com or CentralValleyND.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, contact info, and more. It's all on the school website for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
yourliveevent.com. Our post-match comments here tonight on YLE. Hillsboro-Central Valley picks up the 3-0 victory. Our post-match comments, of course, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Talking with Carsey Hadelstead once again tonight. And Carsey, first off, congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about tonight's game, especially. I know set number one, not necessarily how you wanted to start out, but able to come through and pick up that victory in set number one.
Yeah, we started off pretty slow, but we picked it up, talked to each other, and got the energy in the end.
Yeah, talk a little bit about just kind of what was that, especially like towards the end. I know there was that timeout, kind of able to regroup. What was that timeout huddle like late in set number one?
She told us to just do our thing, get our heads together, talk to everyone, and do our thing.
Yeah, absolutely, and able to do so. How nice of it was then, the momentum builder that you were able to boost then after getting that first set.
Yeah, it felt awesome to just keep playing.
Yeah, absolutely, and then just kind of able to get it in set number 2 and set number 3. Talk about those final 2 sets there. Again, Drayton Valley-Edinburg, credit to them. They made it a little interesting, but able to pull out in the end.
Yeah, they definitely played with us, but we were able to pull it out, and it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 games in 4 days. Are you ready? Maybe for the weekend, maybe take a couple days off, just get a couple practices in.
Yeah, definitely. We got to come in, practice tomorrow, and finish the week off.
All right, well, Carsey, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the victory. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, Carsey Hadelstead on our post-match coaches' comment. Take another break. Back with more.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Once again, our Dakota Heritage Bank post-match coaches' comments, dhbanknd.com. Talking with Abigail Anderson. And Abigail, the first question, or not really question, first off, congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Thank you.
How just talk about kind of how the game progressed for you here tonight, especially I know set number 1, not like how you wanted it to go, like I was talking with Carsey, but just overall able to pick that out in the end and then get sets 2 and 3 as well.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of started off slow, and Coach called that timeout. We came in, and we were just like, let's relax, let's play our game. We know we can do this, and from then on out, we fought in that last few points and pulled out the first set.
Yeah, absolutely. As now you kind of hit the midpoint of September. I know a lot of games in, just kind of where you're at personally as well as your team so far through the first 2 weeks of competitive matches.
Honestly, we've played so well together. I'm so proud of our team so far. We are so close, and honestly, that's awesome for a team. These first few games have been awesome. You know, last year I was definitely a role player, and coming in with all seniors this year, it's awesome. I get to play a lot of volleyball, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, talk about with that as well. You know, you and then maybe a couple other teammates were the role players over the last couple of years, and now with the senior lane team, this is really kind of your chance to take that step up.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big role. I've been working hard in the gym, listening to my coaches. They've been giving me great pointers, and listening to the older leaders. You know, they are great leaders and great teammates.
Yeah, and with that, you mentioned there about how well you've been to start off the year. How exciting is that fact that then, you know, you're still building. You're only a couple weeks into the season. There's still a lot of volleyball and a lot of improvement to be made.
You know, more to come. I'm very proud of our team and just can't wait for more.
Absolutely. Abigail, congratulations on the victory. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
All right, Abigail Anderson joining us, the coach, when we return. yourliveevent.com.
You know, parenting is hard for all of us. And so providing those little resources that we can share for those conversations that are hard to have, and to kind of be that icebreaker for both professionals, parents, and then open up that conversation to the more engaging conversation that's needing to be had.
Being a parent myself, oftentimes it's the simple things that make a difference.
As a busy parent myself, just engaging with your kids, making it an everyday thing so they know that you're there, they can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro for more information.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Back here, yourliveevent.com as Coach Katie Stabler for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Coach, first off, congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was good. They gave us a little fright there in that first set, but it's been the thing of the whole season. They finished. And that was the biggest thing that came out of that. The girls finished on that first set, and then went out and proceeded to do the same on the second and the third. So that it was great to see them continue to fight.
Yeah, talk about that first set. I know not necessarily how you want it. You don't want to give them, you don't want to be trailing by 8-9 points, especially that late in the set. But just kind of talk about that resiliency, that end of the set momentum that you're able to get to take at home set number one.
Yeah, I felt like DVE did a great job in that front row. They were working us with their offense there, and we weren't making the adjustments that maybe needed to happen. Defensively, we weren't getting wide for them, and our block wasn't lining up with them, and we just had to get used to it. And it just took us a little too long to get that adjustment down, but the girls went and got that adjustment. We continued to be aggressive. We had some errors in there that were unforced errors that we need to maybe better in that aspect, But yeah, coming down from 8 points, I think it was, when they were at 19, maybe 18, 19. That's pretty great for our girls to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. With that, and then able to then answer that, and then really second, third sets, kind of able to learn what you used in set number one, kind of apply that set number two to get some little bit more larger margin of victories in those second and third sets.
Yes, absolutely. They made the adjustments, and they continued to make the small ones that they needed. Offensively and defensively, our corners weren't open like regular, so we had to cut shorter. We had to cut to the middle of the court offensively, and defensively, our shorts needed to stay wide. Kaylee needed to just find that hole in the block, and our blockers, they needed to just get a touch, and that was a huge thing as well. We got some big blocks there in that second and the third set, but we also got bigger touches that allowed our defense to pick that ball up and allow us to run our offense.
Absolutely is. Now we kind of recap the week so far. A busy week, 3 games in 4 days. Ends up 3 straight set victories for your girls.
Yeah, it's a great week. 2 big region matches for us this week, and then all 3, big games for us. It was a great week for the Borough Volleyball. We have 1 more day of practice. Then we host the JV Jamboree here this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun. Everyone's going to be working or playing. We'll be in this gym again, and then next week we'll be excited for our 1 game. The girls just love playing. So these 3 games, they're like, heck yeah, bring it on kind of thing. So we're just excited that the 3 games went the way we wanted it to, and we'll continue to push ourselves so that the rest do as well.
Yeah, so you mentioned that 2 of those 3 victories are region victories in a very competitive region too, right? It's never too early to kind of try to bank those points as the season goes along.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't sit back, especially these ones are at the beginning. They're crucial. I mean, throughout the entire time, we have 1 more region matchup before we have 3 games off where we play non-region matches. And so we got to make sure that we continue to focus. We get to travel up to Pembina next week. We're going to focus on them next, and then we'll move on to the other teams.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll preview the Eagles in just a quick second. But with that 3 home games, it had to have been nice, right, to see the fan support. Some great fans turn out, including last week as well during homecoming week as well, and gave them quite a show so far.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a great fan base. Even when we go to tournaments, I think we have the biggest crowd at the tournaments. The girls have a lot of support. We have a lot of support, and we're very thankful for that. So having these home games, I think a lot of the students and a lot of the parents were grateful. Last year we didn't have one until end of September, so these 4 here at the beginning have been great, and it's been the energy we fed off of. We fed off that energy a little bit, and now we got to create our own energy and then feed off the crowd that comes with us for next week.
Yeah, you mentioned that the schedule kind of slows down a little bit. Instead of 3 games, only 1 game next week, but a big one, another region opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't overlook them. It's a building year for North Border, but I know they're getting some wins and some big set wins for them as well. So we've got to make sure that we go up there and just play our game and control what we can control, like we've talked about this whole time. That's the big thing that we are working on just as a team and as a program. We can't control what they do. We can adjust. That will help us, but it's what we're going to do in return.
All right, Katie, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the victory. We'll talk to you again soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, Coach Katie Stabler joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our Dakota Heritage Bank pre-match coach or post-match coaches comments. We'll recap when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Wrapping it up here from Central Valley Schools. Again, Hillsboro-Central Valley. The clean sweep victory tonight, 25-23, 25-15, and 25-13. Your final here tonight. Let's go over some awards here tonight. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, as we will give that to Carsey Hadelstead. Talked to her in the post-game show. 6 kills, couple blocks as well for her today. Really brought the energy, helping lead Hillsboro-Central Valley to victory. Again, that is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. As well as our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection as well here for our post-match show. Our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Haley Smeldon for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Another great job at the service line here. 11 service points for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Also added in a couple of kills as well as a big block kill as well during the matchup as well. So Haley Smeldon, our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. Online at halsteadtel.com. Our final stats here tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley and for Drayton Valley-Edinburg as the Burros pick up the 3-0 victory on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. For Drayton Valley-Edinburg, Reese Farring had a couple points served. Brooke Gullickson added in 6 service points. Raylyn Knutson 5 service points as well as a couple of aces. Greta Burrell added in a service point. Elizabeth Feggie 2 service points, had an ace. Finished with 6 kills as well as a block for her tonight. Easton Larson for Drayton Valley-Edinburg, 2 service points, 4 kills and a block. And Aaliyah Punchavinsky 1 service point and a kill. They committed 2 service errors, did Drayton Valley-Edinburg. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, our post-game stats. Sadie Gallagher finished with 6 service points as well as a couple of kills. Kaylee Kittleson added in 4 service points. Kirsty Adelstead 6 kills and 2 blocks. Destiny Ellingson added in 1 service point. Abigail Anderson for the Burros 12 service points, and 1 of them was an ace as well as a kill. Kennedy Olson with 3 service points added in an ace and a kill as well. And Haley Smeldon 11 service points, couple kills and a block. And Megan Ensign added in 1 service point. Burros, they committed 5 errors from the service line. That'll do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. A reminder, though, tomorrow it is Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights on YourLiveEvent.com. As it'll start out 5:30 pregame show, 6 o'clock kick. Roseau travels to Hawley. And the rest of them, a 6:30 pregame, a 7 o'clock kick. Of course, we'll be down in Hillsboro at the Hillsboro Sports Complex. The Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley taking on the top-ranked Kindred Vikings. That one at the Hillsboro Sports Complex, the Borough's first game for the Borough football team in Hillsboro this year. We'll also have Central Cass is at Lisbon. Ada Borup West is at Mahnomen Waban. That game, yourliveevent.com, as well as over the airwaves on Gold 101.5 FM, KRJM. We'll also have Oaks is at Northern Cass. Wyndmere Lidwood is at Sargent County. Ellendale Edgeley Combe is at Thompson. Also, additionally, on the R&J Broadcasting family of networks, Warren Alvarado Oslo is at Fertile Beltrami. That is on 106.5 FM KRJB. On 1480 AM and 99.7 FM KKCQ, Kitson County Central is at Foston. And on 96.7 FM KKCQ, Winnie Mac is at Goodrich Grigola. That's yourliveevent.com. Tomorrow night, of course, for the full schedule, online at yourliveevent.com, as well as rjbroadcasting.com, the sports scores and schedules page. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. We ask that whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage would not be possible. Again, Hillsboro-Central Valley, the clean sweep tonight. C Squad went to the Boroughs 2-0, as did the JV 2-0, and the varsity 3-0. Your finals again, 25-23, 25-15, 25-13. Your finals here tonight. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.